Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. I think this one was played on the 1st of August. It's between Darknoob playing in yellow as the Aztecs and in red Edie as the Huns. And we all know, against the Aztecs, that's a tough matchup on Arena. Huns, not really such a good civilization on Arena, so let's see how Eddie is going to do this. It's going to be difficult, usually, and the question is, what can you do against the Aztecs part? They have such a strong monk rush, they have eagles, they have a very good economy, and they are usually a lot faster than other civilizations. Let's see how the maps look like, and then let's think about what Edie could do here to maybe make a difference. We're going to find out soon. We have the main gold for Darknoob safe in the back, which is already awesome. Extra stone here as well, so you could go for a castle or defend from a trush, but this is not against terror, so I guess we won't see a trush here. Eddie is not a particular fan of trush buildings or trush strategies. 4 sheep yet to find in the back, but it's not a problem. 3 deer inside, which is awesome to have the main stone forward, second stone on the side, on the same side as outside. So actually trush potential is there, but still extra stone, so it doesn't really matter then, I guess. 2 boars inside, third gold is forward, outside, actually second and third gold, as you can see. One really close to Darknoob space. Extra berries here on the left hand side, but they don't really matter in this game. So Darknoob actually with an okayish map, I think. Eddie's asking for a plan. Yeah, that's classic Eddie. And Darknoob is saying Cav Archers. So let's see if Eddie is going for the Cav Archers here. It's unlikely. Of course, it's not Darknoob's plan here. It's that's mine, or could be mine. Yeah, now Eddie trying to play the mind games. Let's see if he is going to be successful. I go Cav Archers 2 after converting. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see how the players are actually going to do and see what Eddie's map looks like. Main gold safe in the back, which is nice to have. So rather fair here. Extra gold in the back. Extra stone for Darknoob, extra gold for Eddie. Main stone on the side. Deer inside, 3 of them as far as I can see. Maybe 4, but I think it's 3. Second gold on the right hand side is outside, one really close to space here. Second stone left hand side is outside as well. It's on the other side compared to the main stone, but rather similar map here for both players. One relic here on the left hand side, outside as well. Extra stone on the left, and yeah, we've seen, no wait, where's that second gold? Did I miss a gold here? One on the right hand side and extra gold on the left. Ah, it's here, forward, inside the map, but very far forward on the walls here for Eddie. So main gold safe in the back, that's nice to have, and I think that should be enough for the early ages, for like early to mid or to late castle age, and maybe even early imp. And then it's a lot about map control. Up to then a lot can happen, and I don't think Eddie's just gonna go for a boom here. That's very unlikely. It's not Eddie's style. So I think we're going to see more of an aggressive gameplay here. Maybe even Cav Archers, it's possible. Maybe cavalry units, maybe just siege. But against Aztecs most you don't want to go mangonels usually. So I don't really know what Eddie's going to do here. Crossbowmen might even be an option with the siege tower hop. But that's all in the future. And for Darknoob, he's queuing 4 more villages to go to 27 population up to field age. That's a lot here actually. So it looks like Darknoob just wants to go for a maybe 1 or 2 monasteries and boom strategy here. Yeah, that villager needs to, yeah, perfect, Darknoob saw it, needs to get adjusted. No, it needs to get retargeted to another tree here. And I think Darknoob just finished scouting his base. He can see the extra stone in the back. He should be able to see his second and third gold. He can see 2 of the relics. 1 relic in the neutral zone actually. Let's see about Darknoob's vision. And yeah, he can see pretty much everything around his own map, but hasn't gone out to scout. And now as he's reaching feudal age, he doesn't really want to go out because Eddie's scout will be stronger, and of course it's faster already. Eddie is going for the scouting information here, and what can he find with that? Eddie's scout is dancing a little bit. He won't be able to find the main gold, but the other 2 golds, that's possible. And Eddie just waiting for that eagle scout to come out. Darknoob not sure how fast is Eddie up to feudal age, and he's not daring to go out. A little bit of dancing between the 2 players. They're having fun here, and that's nice to see. Barracks up as expected from Eddie. The question is arch range or stable. No, I'm not going to call it because I don't know and I don't want to be wrong. Stable actually coming up, interesting, and blacksmith. So no Cav Archers then, or maybe Cav Archers plus cavalry units, so bloodlines maybe. There might be an option here. Players still letting their scouts dance. You can see it here. Eddie's attacking with the scout cav, and of course Darknoob is following him. Can Darknoob see a scout cavalry? Probably for most of the time he could. Now both players on the way to Castle Age, almost at the same time. Darknoob is 3 seconds faster. Eddie has 5 villages on gold and has not enough food for an extra scout yet, but he's got 5, 6 on berries, which is almost too many. Could go for more farms here, and probably does double attacks and then horse collar potentially. Horse collar not done yet, interesting, and he's queuing up more farms without horse collar, and that's a little bit of a mistake in my opinion. Maybe not a perfect build order because you want to have the 250 food on those farms. As for Darknoob, he is doing horse collar now. He's got a good amount of gold in the bank with 7, 8 villages in total, so maybe double monastery actually, and no barracks for him, so he doesn't feel the need to go for any eagle scouts, which he probably won't need actually. So it's going to be monks against scouts in early castle age, and then we're going to see how the players are going to continue. Depends probably on who's winning these little fights. Double monastery coming up as expected. Also on the way, Edie doing loom. No boso coming in from Edie. He's got enough resources, but he's doing a light cav upgrade first, and is actually, you could see the double monastery coming up, and Darknoob is queuing the first monks, obviously doing sanctity immediately, and a siege workshop at home. Interesting choice here. Siege workshop, not sure about it, but ooh, and Edie is going double monastery. What is happening here? Wait, how's the text looking? Atonement is available for the Huns here. That's gonna be fun. Edie is going to counter Monk Rush, the Aztecs player here, Darknoob. Oh my god, this is gonna be so interesting, and it could go either way really, because you can have one good fight and win the game, or lose the game at the same time. And Eddie's probably going to stay on 1 TC here, yes, as expected. Darknoob is going to try to collect the first relics, trying to convert one of those light cav, and ooh, nice conversion. Did he use 2 monks for that? No, the one inside. Very nice effort here. Double mangonel, that's the problem for Eddie's monks here actually. He doesn't get redemption, so he is going to be very vulnerable to mangonel hits, but he's got the light cav, which is going to help him a lot. Eddie, lone resources obviously, no cav archers at all. Instead, a lot of light cav, and now the second TC coming up on the main goal here. Did not really lead the walls, should have done that before probably. Is going for a few more monks once you can afford them, and that one light cav could be really annoying. And now Darknoob is going to find out about the double monastery and about the 2 monks from Edie, and Edie is losing both monks here, which is not good. And yeah, that was really a good fight for Darknoob already. He's got the mangonels out now, the monks on only 45 HP as far as I can see. No, 55 actually. Atonement done for Darknoob as well. He could see the monasteries, so he knows maybe Eddie is going for more monks, and then you need the atonement upgrade. But for now, it looks like Darknoob is in a very nice position with another mining camp coming up. No extra TCs for him. Interesting. He's instead going for more farms, and he's doing spearmen. Could go for eagles as well. Then there is monks from Eddie converting what? I'm not sure he got. Did he get any conversion? I don't see it. There is a ram from Darknoob trying to hit that monastery, take it down, and the light cav are not getting attacked for now. Spearman could move forward, but Eddie has the monks here, and we know how good Eddie was with monks, and probably still is. He's got a lot of experience with that from classic AOC times. Now Darknoob again trying to convert on his light cav is not successful, and looks like Eddie is having a decent time here, but is taking a lot of damage from those spearmen. In the process, he's killing another of those monks, so actually Darknoob is not really looking too good. Both on 11 military units. Relic numbers 2 for Darknoob, 1 for Eddie. Fletching on the way for Eddie now as well. Does he want to transition into cav archers? Yes, it's actually happening. And the light cav again moving forward, hitting monks, killing monks really fast. Darknoob is not able to convert it. That's finally one conversion, and that monk is actually surviving. But the mangonel is going down. More monks on the way. Yeah, Eddie needs to go back here. And now Eddie is adding in more military units. In the meantime, he went for 3 TC, so he's going for a good boom here. 2 villages ahead for him. And ooh, even took down the villager. Now the ram is next, and Eddie is just getting in more military units. Now Darknoob probably needed to go for eagle warriors here instead of the spearmen. And he would be fine. He could take down monks. He could even take down those light cav with good cost effectiveness, I guess. But Darknoob is only on 1 TC. Darknoob instead wants to go up to Impure Age, as far as I can judge here. He's queuing up a lot of saving up a lot of resources. And Eddie has so many military units now. 24 against 8. He cannot convert a mangonel. That's the most important thing here. But he converted 2 of those monks, and he may convert the spearman as well. Can he get it? No, not yet. The mangonel is moving out now. That's a mistake. Should now move that out. And Darknoob is on the way to Impure Age. What is he going to do here? Is he going for eagle warriors, elite eagle warriors? It doesn't really bring him a lot. The Imperial Age to get what? To get better monks maybe? But it's tough already. And Monk Micro against so many military units is going to be even worse, even more difficult. So now that one mangonel is doing damage to the monks here, once people got converted, look at this, Edie is loving this. I think he is loving converting the monks from Darknoob, from an Aztecs player as Huns. I haven't seen this before, and so far it looks like it's working. Edie, 13 villages ahead, like, what is that? It's almost 20 military units ahead, and while Darknoob is almost up to Imperial Age, Edie is feeling really comfortable, has only one relic, could go for the more, yeah, he's collecting those, that relic on the left hand side, could go for the right hand side as well. He's getting rid of that forward in the middle. And the question is, what can Darknoob do? He needs to mass up monks and eagles, but he didn't even go for the eagle warrior upgrade. Block printing and illumination on the way. Darknoob also has enough stone for a castle now, and the question is where to put it. I'm not really sure. Usually you want to protect those extra golds here, but he's going with a TC there, and that's a mistake in my opinion. Theocracy also coming up, the 3 most important Imperial Age monk upgrades, giving him 75 HP in total then, but Edie, I think, is ready to counter this, because he's gonna use a lot of those cav archers moving in, and I want to slow down. I want to see how Darknoob is going to fight this, and it looks like he's just retreating here. Not enough monks, only a few eagle scouts, and those cav archers need to move away because there's 2 mangonels and 3 scorpions. But it looks like Darknoob's push won't be enough. There is light cav moving in. And those light cav might make it converted, but in the meantime they're going to take down a few of those monks here. And the cav archers are going to follow up. Also, Edie can follow in with the monks now. And it looks like Darknoob is only on 8 military units, while Edie is on 37. Edie, of course, not on the way to Imperial Age, but you don't really need to go there as long as you have that big amount of army here. Darknoob, I think, misplayed this a little bit. Going without eagles was a mistake, and now the question is, how do you continue this game? How do you actually try to get map control back, try to get a good economy up, because that's something Darknoob doesn't have either. Now he's got a TC on that second gold, and he's going with the castle here. His main gold is running out as of this moment, and there's a lot of idle villagers that need to move outside now. The castle is very important here. Edie has a lot of gold in the bank, Darknoob has a lot of nothing in the bank. And what is Edie going to do? One ramp, but there's the 2 mangonels still defending the walls here. And I think Edie doesn't even know about the castle on the right hand side, which is very good for Darknoob, because as long as Edie doesn't know about it, Darknoob will be safe here. Darknoob probably found out about the idle villagers. Yeah, he's moving to the right hand side to take the other extra gold. I would expect at least another town center coming up there actually. And Edie is not pushing, he's not daring to push, I guess, or maybe, yeah, he needs to find out about the castle first. Going against the castle is a mistake, you should not go there, but looks like Edie wants to take down these mangonels. He's using a light cav, and he's got that military advantage still. Cav archers should die eventually, so they need to move away once again. But there's so many light cav, they have no upgrades, but the cav archers fully upgraded Castle Age cav archers. And looks like Edie has banked so much gold that he can easily buy his way up to Imperial Age, which happened a second as I'm speaking this out. A few barracks coming outside, more farms on the way. Edie got a TC outside as well on his gold, got a market here. Darknoob cannot see the market, and Edie cannot see the farms yet. He just knows about the castle, but I think he didn't see the second TC. That siege workshop is not going up, and Edie is still more than double the military units. There is a good amount of eagle scouts and monks in that castle. Only 8 monks is not going to be enough against that big amount of cav archers, and Darknoob definitely needed the elite eagle warrior mass to be able to fight this. Like this, Edie is really happy staying in the middle, having map control, taking the extra gold on the left hand side, and he... wait, did he see his extra gold inside his base? He did not scout that by... oh, not by much. I guess by one tile, by one diagonal tile. That's something that should not happen. Edie, as far as I remember, was never the biggest map scouter on Arena. He going that far is almost much for Edie, and I think he lost games because of that. But Edie hasn't been playing a lot lately, hasn't been active as far as I know at least. Now we have the Eagle Warriors on the map, and those monks still trying to get a few units converted. I'm not sure, did Edie go for Heresy actually? That's possible, he could do it. I think Huns do get Heresy as far as I remember, but Edie did not go for that upgrade. And the monks are not standing, and the castle fight is not good. One trebuchet out, another barracks coming up, but the cav archers and light cav still doing damage, and the TC is actually falling, so Darknoob has to rely on that one gold that he still has next to the castle here. Parthen tactics and chemistry, as Eddie's now up to Imperial Age, and I think he needs to go either for trebuchets or just siege rams. Gathering and production starting, he's got 2+1 now, and I think he could go for a cap ram here. He's got enough stone for another castle, and the light cav should just move in to take down that trebuchet. Also 2 eagle warriors got converted. Eddie is using the monks perfectly, and he's doing really well here. Rams actually moving on to the TC. No, they're not going to be able to approach this, but it looks like Eddie is so far ahead. Villager numbers 40 ahead for Eddie, and military 62 against 11. I think this is almost resignable for Darknoob. It's only an 85 population, 43 minutes in. Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade coming up, but Eddie just has the numbers that he needs, and I think this is should be the GG very soon now. And I got interrupted here, but I'm continuing now on a little bit of whisper mode. We see Eddie still dominating 71 military units and approaching the castle. The trebuchet here, barracks going down. Darknoob doesn't have too many elite eagle warriors. It's only 20 military units. There's a few of the monks and eagle warriors still in that castle. +5, +7. Actually, it's a decent number. But Eddie, look at this. That's a lot of cav archers plus light cav. Monks behind this still, and Eddie might still try to convert some monks. There's a few elite eagle warriors now moving out. How's the upgrades on? I'm looking fully upgraded in the defense, but only +1 coming in now in the attack upgrades. The castle is going down, and the cav archers and light cav, they are melting a little bit, but Darknoob is calling it GG because he's losing much more military units at the same time, and only 13 left. Darknoob knows this is over. Very strong game from Eddie. Hope you enjoyed this one. A castle actually coming up on the left hand side forward on those 2 stones as well. So see you in the next games then, and GG.